receive the academic procession. Thank you.
I declare open this graduation ceremony. Please be seated. Friends, colleagues, and most importantly, graduating students, welcome to this Ulster University graduation ceremony. I think we should start, as we mean to go on, and just take some time to start off with a round of applause for all these people graduating today. Congratulations. As Vice-Chancellor of Ulster University, it's a privilege for me to preside over this graduation ceremony today, the most important day of the university year, your graduation. The day where we all come together and celebrate what you've achieved. Today's about you, it's a celebration, and we want you to enjoy every minute of it because you frankly deserve it. So when you come across the stage, do take your time, there's no rush. I'll meet you at the front here and I'm happy to shake hands or fist bump or whatever you're comfortable with. Please just make sure that you pause just long enough for the photograph to be taken. For everyone in the audience, when your loved one comes across the stage, do feel free to applaud, shout, cheer, however you want to make yourself heard. We actively encourage enthusiasm and enthusiastic support. And I can see from your faces just how proud you are of these graduates and their success, and rightly so. On days like today, I'm reminded of the words of former US President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who said, "We may not be able to prepare the future for our children, but we can at least prepare our children for the future." So mums, dads, family members, you've done a fantastic job of preparing the graduating students here today and for their future. Your role in shaping their minds and supporting them over the course of their learning has been vital in getting them to where they are today, and we thank you for that. I also want to pay particular tribute to our mature students who are graduating today. Some of you may well be parents yourselves. You've made the deliberate and wise decision to further your education, and in doing so, have recognized the importance of lifelong learning. Such a decision, I know, is not always easy, but I hope that today proves it was worth it, and I know there are husbands, wives, partners, and other family members and friends who have been integral in supporting you on your journey. I know that all of our graduates will want to thank those who have helped them along their way, so I'm going to invite all of the people graduating today to stand with me now and turn towards those people at the back of the room who've supported you, and we'll give them a round of applause. So if you could stand with me, and we'll turn round and face those people who've supported you, and we'll give them a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Graduating students are not only the people sitting behind you who are proud of you, the people behind me on the stage, indeed all of your lecturers and professional services staff are incredibly proud of your achievement. They've had the pleasure of getting to know each of you individually. They've watched your struggles, your times of self-doubt, and celebrated your successes. They've had every faith in you, they believed in you, and they knew you could do it. And of course you did. And as Vice-Chancellor of the University, I would just like to turn to my left and to my right behind me and say to those staff, thank you. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you for all the work that you've done in supporting these students, and we'll give you a round of applause too. Today marks a momentous personal milestone. It represents the culmination of years of dedicated study, effort, determination, and commitment. I'm sure each of you remember the nerves and sense of anticipation when you first entered a class, when you were worried whether or not you'd make new friends, whether you'd made the right choice of course, whether you were really ready for the next step in your life, and whether you'd even make it perhaps to the end of your course and to graduation. For many of you, those concerns were amplified by spending the first year of university online as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. But your perseverance has paid off, of course, and look at you now. You did make it through that first lecture. You made friends, you completed your course, and now you're graduating. Along the way, you've developed the knowledge and skills you need to take the next step in your careers or entrepreneurial endeavour. One indicator of this success is, of course, the qualification you're formally receiving here today. Harder to measure, but perhaps just as important, to us at Ulster University at least, is the ambition we foster in you and the self-belief you develop and the hope and potential that's so evident amongst all of you. We truly believe that you have everything that it takes to make a positive impact in your chosen field and on our society more broadly. I know that might sound daunting, but on the day when we're all in, let's take some inspiration from someone else for whom is an important milestone. Jeff Bezos, actually. It was on this day, 5th of July 1994, when he founded Amazon from his garage in Washington. Bezos once said, "I knew that if I failed, I wouldn't regret that. But I knew the one thing that I might regret is not trying." And we all know what is trying accomplished. A company known to us all, controversial perhaps, but innovative and influential certainly. And the message here is everyone starts somewhere. And you have the skills and knowledge that you need to try to succeed. And of course, through trying, you will. And not only the academic knowledge, but the knowledge of yourself. And all of your ambitions and your dreams are important in that endeavour. And of course, that knowledge that you have and those dreams you've developed will be varied and will be many, but they'll be yours. There's a well-known saying that knowledge is power, but actually, what you do with that knowledge can be equally, if not more, powerful. So take the optimism, the confidence of today, remember every effort that it took to get here, and use all of those things to go after whatever it is you want to do next. As Walt Disney himself said, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And we at Ulster University will be with you as you do. You're now part of a vibrant, welcoming, supportive, and inspiring Ulster University alumni community. We'll remain some of your biggest champions and supporters. We'll continue to provide you with opportunities to stay involved with the university. And although many of you have left the university campuses, you're not leaving the Ulster University network. As part of a vibrant and active alumni community which represents more than 200,000 graduates spread all over the world now, I'd encourage you to keep in touch. We want to keep up to date on how you're getting on and celebrate all of your successes with you, but we also want to continue to provide you with opportunities for partnerships, for collaborations, and indeed to inspire those who will follow you through the corridors of this university, because you leave a legacy behind for them, a legacy of success and accomplishment that will empower them and their ability to achieve. So don't underestimate that and the impact you're already having in this world. I urge each of you to never stop expanding your minds and growing your knowledge and skills. Be curious, be innovative, and be ready to take on the world with that new knowledge as it changes around us in an ever-increasing pace. We can only imagine the journey that each of you, have ahead of you. The only certainty is that it will be your own journey, a journey that will be different from each and one another, yes, but there will be one thing that you'll have in common. That journey for each of you will require you to be the very best version of yourself. So regardless of your subject area, you're now the disruptive innovators, the critical thinkers, the problem solvers, the creative minds, the entrepreneurs, the visionaries, the very citizens of our shared world who will have such an influence in the future of our society. So in that spirit, be bold, be brave, be determined, and believe in yourself. The author Christian D. Larson once said, "Believe in yourself and all that you are. Know that there's something inside you that's greater than any obstacle." So I'll say it again, and I hope you remember it long after this ceremony today. Believe in yourself, because at Ulster University, we believe in you. Enjoy your day, and congratulations. In accordance with the wishes of the Senate and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer honorary degrees, and other academic distinctions of the University of Ulster on those named in the conferment list approved by the Senate. I call upon Professor Gormley Heenan, University Provost, to present Rhys McClenaghan for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and graduating students. Ulster University awards honorary doctorates to individuals in recognition of an outstanding contribution that they are making in their chosen fields. We believe that receiving honorary doctorates are inspirational role models for our graduating students. They're the people that you can look up to. They're the people whose experience and whose achievements might give you some ideas or encouragement as you embark upon your own journey. And in this context, I am truly delighted to be able to present Rhys McClenaghan for the honorary degree of Doctor of Science. Rhys McClenaghan is a local sportsman who is widely recognised as an inspirational role model within and beyond his sport. Aged just 23 and the current world champion on the pommel horse, he is a young man with high ambitions and standards who has changed the landscape of gymnastics in Ireland. He has represented Northern Ireland at the highest levels possible within gymnastics, that is in the Commonwealth Games for Northern Ireland and the Olympic Games for Ireland, and he has triumphed in both. Rhys McClenaghan has dedicated his life so far to the pursuit of excellence and the improvement in his sport. Born in Newtownards, Rhys is openly proud of his Northern Irish roots and his hometown. And aged just 6, his mother Tracy brought Rhys down to the local gymnastics club as a way to complement the other sports that he was competing in and to channel that boundless energy that most 6-year-olds have. He fell in love with the sport and his progression was rapid. By the age of 9, he began receiving support from the Mary Peters Trust, and 4 years later, Rhys started working with local coach and former international gymnast Luke Carson. In 2016, at the tender age of 15, Rhys won a bronze medal in the Senior British Championship pommel final. He claimed silver in the same event for Ireland at the European Junior Championships. In 2018, he competed for the Northern Ireland at the Commonwealth Games in the Gold Coast, Australia, winning the gold medal on the pommel. This was the first ever Commonwealth Games medal won by a gymnast from Northern Ireland. He also became the first artistic gymnast representing Ireland to win a medal at the European Championships when he claimed gold on the pommel at the 2018 edition of the tournament in Glasgow, Scotland. And further success followed in 2019 when he won a bronze medal at the World Championships in Stuttgart, and in doing so, he qualified for the Tokyo Olympic Games. Both were again absolutely groundbreaking in Irish gymnastics. Following a somewhat disappointing Olympic Games in 2021, Rhys came back to win a silver medal at the 2022 Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, and then his greatest performance to date, winning the gold at the World Championships in Liverpool. Rhys was recognised for his services to gymnastics with the British Empire Medal in the Queen's 2021 New Year's Honours List, and he was also named BBC Northern Ireland's Sports Personality of the Year in 2022. Now, his dedication to gymnastics from a really young age has meant significant sacrifices in terms of activities and interests outside of his sport. He completed his BTEC Level 3 in sport at the Southeastern Regional College, but then he stepped away from formal education to pursue his dream of Olympic glory. Outside of gymnastics, Rhys is an ambassador for the charity Action Mental Health, and he's a great advocate of their work. He's spoken openly about his own mental health challenges, and he has raised significant charitable funds on their behalf. And in April 2022, he set a Guinness World Record for the most Russian circles on a pommel horse in 1 minute while raising awareness for mental health. He's also an ambassador for the Ards Football Club and the Little Northern Ireland Sport for Good programme in local schools. Rhys's work ethic is second to none. Win or lose, he reflects on his performances, and he literally gets back on his pommel horse and strives to do better next time. He's liked and respected across sports within and beyond Ireland with his positive attitude and his ability to inspire and encourage others through his performance journey. Rhys is proactive with promoting his story through his own social media productions, and he recently featured in a True North documentary on BBC Northern Ireland. He's proud of his roots, he's proud of his local connections, his family, and his sporting peers. He has already achieved so much at just a tender age of 23, but he gives so much back through his ambassadorial roles to the broader sporting community. Rhys is a genuine, world-class, high-profile athlete, and one that we can all be proud of. He has demonstrated what's possible with the right mindset, network of support, diligence, and hard work. What an inspiration he is for all of you, our students here today, each with your own aspirations. And through his groundbreaking achievements, Rhys has absolutely raised the expectations of what is possible. He's proactive in his promotion of sports participation and encouraging other young people to strive to be the absolute best that they can be. And so Rhys represents all that is good about Northern Ireland. He's a young man with a worldwide reputation for his hard work, his resilience, and his performance. He has already demonstrated his willingness to give back to charity, the community, and all of those seeking to follow in his footsteps. Having won the Commonwealth Games, the European and the World Championships, it's only the Olympic gold medal that is missing from his collection. So Rhys, we wish you well as you strive to secure your second Olympic qualification, and we really hope to see you on the podium in Paris next year. and we're delighted to be honouring you today. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present Rhys McClenaghan for the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa.
Rhys McClenaghan, in the name of the Senate, I present to you the honorary degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. I now call upon Professor McIlpatrick, Dean of the Ulster Doctoral College, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Published Works, Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, Thomas Dara Morgan. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences, Bethany Naomi Curran. Cecilia Gialdini. Anna Catherine Kennedy. Amanda Jane Light. Niamh McConaughey. Owen Meakin. Paul O'Hagan. Joanna O'Shea. Alistair Scott McKinley. Victoria Elena Ruth Singer. Laura Sarabella. Lewis Bernard Smith. Katrina Sheena Smith. Jingzhu Chang. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Computing, Engineering and the Built Environment, Olawashina Joseph Ajayi. Robert Adam Barber. Raymond Byrne. Xianzhong Chen. Francesca Corduas. Amy Devine. Jonathan Sunday Itmuse. Jason Ferguson. Abbas Haidar. Norhan Assam Abdelaziz Mohammed Hendawi. Tazar Hussain. Michael Ryan Jennings. Fasail Manzoor. Michael Milligan. William Moses. Martin Anthony Murray. Ajay Murhaladiran Nair. Catherine Owen. Mohammed Sidi. Khalid Saeed. Zeishan Tariq. Manyang Wong. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Life and Health Sciences, Rachel Jane Black. Shannon Nora Burke. Karen Mary Elizabeth Carr. Ethan Stewart Lowry. Fiona Quigley. The degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Business and Management, Nikki McQuillan. Manchi Tay. The degree of Master of Philosophy in Life and Health Sciences, Mark David McSharry. Vice-Chancellor. Sadly, one of our PhD researchers, Emily Hesse, died earlier in the academic year. Today we are awarding the degree of Doctor of Philosophy in Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences posthumously in recognition of Emily's academic achievements. She loved being a PhD researcher and contributed much to the life of the university and the doctoral college while she was a PhD researcher here. Emily had an emerging reputation both as an artist and a writer, publishing her work at national galleries with her work viewed as a touchstone in her field. I invite Emily's daughters, Lily and Elsa, to receive the award on behalf of their mother. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from the Doctoral College.
Thank you, Professor McIlpatrick, for presenting candidates. I call upon Professor Fee, Interim Dean of Academic Business Development, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Education in Higher Education Practice. Mairead McEntee. Kyle Paradis. Cormac McGarrigle. Jianping Zhang. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from Access, Digital and Distributed Learning.
Thank you, Professor Fee, for presenting candidates. I call upon Professor Curran, Executive Dean of the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences, to present candidates.
Vice-Chancellor, sadly, one of our students, Joshua Griggs, died during his course of studies. Today, we are awarding the degree of Bachelor of Science with first-class honours in Sports Studies posthumously in recognition of Joshua's academic achievements. Joshua's memory will endure as that of a remarkable student, a sportsman, a young man cherished for his genuine warmth and kindness, whose pleasant disposition and smile brightened our classes. I invite Joshua's dad, Andy, and his brother, Nick, to receive the award on behalf of Joshua. Vice-Chancellor, in the name of the Senate, I present to you candidates for the degree of Master of Science in Advanced Nursing Practice. Leanne Victoria Burke. Andrea Mary Margaret Jameson. Kevin Patrick O'Brien. The degree of Master of Science in Nursing, Ailish McMeil. Deethy Jacob. Joyonyetcha Nowachuku. The degree of Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Nutrition, Fiona Neve Cash. Elliot James Whiteside. The degree of Master of Science in Sport and Exercise Psychology, Cleona Moore. The Postgraduate Diploma in Specialist Nursing, Leanne Haffey. Alla Bajorska. The Postgraduate Certificate in General Practice Nursing, Karen Jennifer Corey. Orla Ann Coyle. Brona Marie Curran. Anya Marie Duffin. Ciara Ferguson. Caroline Cecilia Hughes. Ciara Christina Lemon. Antoinette McStravick. Nicola Mary O'Brien. Kerry Bernadette Grant. Frances Marion Mohan. Victoria Margaret Hutchinson. The Postgraduate Certificate in Nursing, Oluwaseun Olasitan Adekola. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Sciences and Diploma in Professional Practice, Hannah Roberta Best. Philip Campbell. Matthew Chapman. Michelle Mary McDade. Brona Mossey. Abby Clark. Amy Daly. Miguel de Freitas Ferrara. Tiernan Duffy. Owen Gallagher. Pierce Hughes. Jessica Jackson. Grace Kennedy. Ross Allen Kinnear. Jonathan Lynch. Zara Lynch. Aaron Lyons. Anna Bridget Minto. Jamie William Ross. Kimberly Burke. Ciara Carlton. Sammy Davidson. Connell Devlin. Mark Feathers. Philip James Gervin. Gary McKeever. Aaron Paul Murray. the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Studies and Diploma in Professional Practice, David Trips. Kai McPeak. Corey Adair. Morgan Beggs. Tony Carlisle. Jonathan Ewart. Porrick Fox. Nathan Henry. Brona McGoldrick. Ellie Murphy. Anthony Shaw. Joel Stewart. Cameron Clark. Lorcan McGrady. Ryan McNichol. Owen Mullen. Shane Murphy. Kieran O'Neill. Reese Anthony Weatherhead. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Football Coaching and Business Management, Matthew Ronald Clark. Benjamin Linton Gardner. Mark McAllister. Yunan McDade. Callum Allen Ross. Callum James Dollahan Taylor. Thomas Moreland. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Health and Wellbeing, Rebecca Diffin. Lauren Lutton. Shawneen McLaughlin. Jake Barnes. Leah Curry. Kiva Hyde. Leanne Lennon. Holly Lucas. The degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport and Exercise Sciences, Paul Antoine Hagan. Stephanie McCluskey. Lauren Murray. Amber Louise Reid. Alexandra Boyd. Ryan Breen. Cora Burns. Cathal Farron, Matthew Hamilton, Arden Kane, Leah McCrory, James McCullens, Jack Richard McMaster, Luke Montgomery, Michael O'Hara, Anya Smith, Andrew Smith, Matthew Willis, Dane John Archer, Lewis Ethan Paul Barron, Rory Anthony Burns, Anthony Carson, Christopher Cowan, Jude Harkin, Grace Mahwiney, Emma Louise McAreevy, Andrew McElwain, Craig Pollock, Shay Rafferty, Alexander Weir, the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sport Studies, Emma Doyle, Ellie Margaret Humphreys, Emma Lee Lappin, Owen May, Brona McCulloch, Anna McNeil, Niamh Murray, Matthew David Carton, Caelan Conlon, Connor Courtney, Connor Curran, Mark McAfee, Shay McAllister, Patrick McCarry, Anton McGreevy, Andrew McLean, Timothy Scannell, the degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Sports Coaching and Performance, Christopher David Hamilton, Jamie Hewitt. Rebecca Rutherford. Courtney Stewart. Emma Leanne Gamble. David McGill. Shannon Mark. Francis McCaffrey. Russell McCluskey. Ryan McDermott. Adam McGowan. Scott Miller. Oisin Richards. Erin Rogers. Jack Snoddy. Emily Wilson. Niall McCook. Alicia Rogers. Keelan McParland. The Associate Bachelor's degree in Sport and Exercise Sciences, James Griffin. Vice-Chancellor, this concludes the presentation of candidates from the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences.
Thank you, Professor Curran, for presenting candidates. I call upon our honorary graduate, Dr. McClenaghan, to address the congregation on behalf of those who have been presented.
Thank you to the University of Ulster for inviting me here today and presenting me with my honorary doctorate. It truly is an honour. I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me throughout my entire career. I couldn't have done it without you. And congratulations to everybody who is graduating today. Success comes at a cost. Throughout your years of studying, I'm sure you've all felt this cost weighing heavy on your shoulders. However, today is the day you can all sit back and enjoy your success. You've earned it. Although I come bearing some bad news. The hard days, the pain, the sacrifices, they're not behind you. I say this is bad news, but I see it as a positive. Well, you see, any so-called success that comes without the hard days, the pain, and the sacrifice is not worthwhile attaining at all. You set your standards too low. As a gymnast performing at the highest level of sport through many years, I've come to the conclusion that chasing the best gymnasts in the world, well, it's a foolish decision. Why? Well, then I might be setting my standards lower than what I'm actually capable of. So be cautious when setting your standards. You're probably capable of much more. Relish the days that you push past your limits. Look forward to an opportunity to work harder than you ever have before. Enjoy the pain. Yeah, it's possible. Know that the greater the cost, the more valuable the reward. Thank you all, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. McClanahan. Wise words indeed. Thank you. I now call upon Karen Corrie, a new graduate in the Faculty of Life and Health Sciences, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you. Vice-Chancellor, academic staff, class of 2023, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. I am privileged to speak to you on behalf of the Ulster University students today. You know, when I told my family I was going to be making this speech, they literally went, "Why?" Because normally I am very happy being a wallflower and just blending into the background, but not on this occasion for the following reasons, and you'll be glad to know there are only three. First, I'd like to say thank you to the staff at the university, from the catering staff, the admin staff, the librarians, and especially the academic staff. The amount of hard work that the entire team at Ulster University place into facilitating each course is what makes them so appealing and valuable to us as students. They have provided us with the opportunity to develop, both in our careers and as individuals. I do not think I can convey our thanks enough to them, but all I can say is thank you for all that you do, have done, and continue to do for past, current, and prospective students. And I'd like to give a special mention to Evelyn Walton on behalf of the general practice nursing graduates. She's in the back there. For those who do not know Evelyn, she's essentially the Yoda of primary care nursing. And I would just like to say thank you for all your guidance over the past academic year. Secondly, I would like to thank all our family and friends, those who are present here today and those who are not. It would not be possible for us to graduate today without your support throughout the academic year. You listen to us when we're feeling overwhelmed. You bring us copious amounts of tea and coffee, and sometimes much stronger beverages. And not to mention, you take over the household responsibilities and you allow us time to focus. It's a big undertaking to study on top of everything else that's expected of us, and knowing we have the backing of those who matter most is paramount, as it allows us to concentrate and focus on our studies, and in doing so, hopefully make you proud. My husband, Brian Corrie, here somewhere today, he works in the self-build industry, and one of his favourite sayings is, any house is only as good as its foundations. And as cheesy as it is, that's what I believe family is to us. They're our foundation that provide us with the stability that allows us to grow. So the certificates that we've received here today are as much yours as they are ours. So thank you. And lastly, I would just like to say congratulations to all my fellow graduates. I know how hard it is to undertake study, and in some cases work and manage a family all at the same time, but regardless of circumstance, everyone here today can celebrate and give themselves a well-earned pat on the back. All the hard work's paid off, so well done. And I'd also just like to take the opportunity to say thanks to my classmates. You are the most supportive, caring and compassionate group of nurses that I've had the pleasure of being a part of, and I'm really proud to graduate alongside you. I was so close to making it through. But knowing you all, I'm very excited for what the future of nursing holds. And I've no doubt that you and all the graduates that are here today will go on to do great things. So all that I've left to say is thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the festivities.
Thank you very much, Karen, for those words and the way in which you really did communicate the sense of warmth for all those people around you, and I'm sure that's a thought that's shared by all of those graduating today. Now, just before I formally conclude this graduation ceremony, I think we should finish as we started and just give these fine graduates a final round of applause. Thank you. I declare this graduation ceremony closed and invite the new graduates to join the academic procession.